Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this full moon in Leo video. I will start by saying that it is a particularly strong full moon, given that it is in the sign of Leo, symbolized by the Strength card in the tarot deck. So, if we're looking at the full moon in and of itself, right, it symbolizes a peak of energetic expression, very high energy frequency. And that is, in a way, symbolized by fire, right, the fire element. So when you take the full moon and you put it in the sign of Leo, which is a fire sign, you get very strong energy flow. So, and because it relates to the moon, this can speak to our emotions, our emotional self, right? Feeling a lot of emotion, feeling a lot of fire energy within us. And I believe it's absolutely imperative that you that you harness and express this fire energy in such a way that is healthy, right? That is that makes for the proper expression and use of that fire energy, right? So absolutely, I would engage in fire activities like exercise, sweating. It's so important to sweat, right? Walks are great, but to actually get that fire burning, right? Think about fire. Think about a fireplace. Think about a campfire when you're looking into the fire pit, right? What do you feel? What do you sense? That's the sort of energetic expression that I think is important to mimic during this time, right? Because fire energy that's left to sort of broil inside of us can lead to these sort of other way of expressing fire energy, the other side of fire energy, right? Because every element has its positive manifestation and its negative manifestation, so to speak, negative. So, so if we're looking at fire energy, right, it speaks to pride, strength, resilience, right? The initiative, the courage that it takes to move forward in a certain direction. It speaks to presentation, right, of the self. Namely, if we're looking at the Strength card, we very much see that that sort of feeling, right, that's emanated from the card. But that manifestation, right, of energy can also when not properly harnessed and utilized and expressed in a healthy way, can lead to its other form of expression, right? Which sometimes can lead to feelings of anger, right? Feeling just at your boiling point, feeling, you know, sometimes it can also lead to an expression of in some ways, right? It depends, but and we see this also with the Strength card. It can also symbolize a potential sort of feeling of, I don't want to say arrogance, but somewhat of an overcompensation of that feeling of pride, of power, of, right? So it's this fine line between the positive wielding of fire energy and that which is not conducive, right, to our ultimate desire to manifest and create. Too much fire growing wildly out of control can destroy, right, as we see on the Tower card of the tarot deck. But fire, when tempered appropriately, when contained and channeled in a way that is truly positive, truly conducive, ultimately leads to creation, right? Fire being a very creative element to work with. So having said that, right, it's a beautiful time during this full moon in Leo to assess, right, how we wield our fire energy. Everybody has fire energy. Everyone has fire energy. Some people more than others, right, depending on the planetary placements in your chart, right? And if you don't know the planetary placements in your chart, I have a service on my website, alchemyandyou.com. You can click that. It's an astrological chart report and interpretation. You'll get a feel for your elemental composition as a whole. But regardless of that, everybody has fire. Everybody has a certain level of fire. So this is a beautiful time, again, to take a step back and think about how are we exerting our will, right? Is it in a healthy way for ourselves and for others? Is it being channeled in a way that's helping us create, right? Or is it inhibiting us? Is it sabotaging our growth in some sort of way, right? So to speak. So, full moon is oftentimes a period of fruition of whatever seed or intention we planted during the new moon period. And I will say this, right? In a month, we have one new moon and we have one full moon. But that's the micro cycle. There's also a macro cycle in terms of the year. So what it means is, yes, within every month, right, you have a new moon, you set an intention, it's a brand new slate, right? Taking advantage of those very fertile energies, which then in some shape or form culminates, brings illumination and fruition at the full moon in the same month. But when looking at the macro sort of stage of manifestation, right, we look at the yearly cycle. We look at the new moon in that year that corresponds to the full moon in that year, both within the same sign. So it means the new moon in Leo, which was 6 months ago, because they are always corresponding within a 6-month interval. The new moon in Leo corresponds to the full moon in Leo. So in a more macro way, think about what you were really focused on, trying to bring to fruition, right? During the new moon period in Leo 6 months ago. And whatever that is, right, it is now reaching its peak at this full moon that we have today. So that's why I think it's so incredibly important to keep track of the moon cycles, right? It's really stepping into the rhythm of our energies by way of the moon's course. So the next new moon will be coming up, I believe, at the end of this month. So stay tuned for that. I'll have a video on that to assess sort of the energies for each of the signs during that period of time, so you can make the most of that new beginning of a cycle for the moon. All right? Nonetheless, I'd love to get started here. There's a lot of beautiful energy to work with. I'm already feeling it, high intensity. So let's get right to it. Leo, rawr. Okay, how do we even start this? I mean, I'm like already feeling, I'm feeling the energy. Okay, so to speak. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling you guys are, this is your full moon. This is your full moon, okay? Revel in it. Revel in it. You guys are beaming with energy, vitality. Oh my God, you guys are like commander of your universe. 4 of Pentacles kind of slid out and I was compelled to turn it over. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yes. Speaking to, I want to get to this card. I want to get to this card in time, okay? I want to get to this card in time. I'm sensing that there are more details that we need to get to. Yes, indeed, there are more details. 3 cards just popped straight out. Ooh, look at this. Mother of Wands. Mother of Wands. ultimate creative energy, manifestor, creator, right? Look at this Mother of Wands, a snake. She's like coiled around her baby eggs, waiting for the birth, waiting for the hatching, right, of whatever it is that we have been involved in, actively engaged in, working towards something creative, something that is a long time coming, that you have been involved in for a long time. And I will say this, Leo, I remember that in your previous readings, there is this surmounting feeling. There's a surmounting feeling of a process that's almost reached its height. This can be a birth. This can potentially be a birth. This could potentially be a birth. And I will say this, if it is a birth, the Four of Pentacles in reverse speaks to the preparation phase, right? Getting all of your oars in order, getting everything in the house prepared, so to speak, right? And feeling maybe perhaps a little bit overwhelmed, with that, feeling like, am I prepared? Am I prepared for this departure, this arrival, this even presentation, this whatever it is, right? I'm sensing even performance, right? Performance of some sort. In terms of the groundwork and the foundation that's laid in preparation for this, how to even describe this? Like, it's the ultimate transformation, really. It's the creation, it's the manifestation. The groundwork, you may be really involved, right? Very much preoccupied with getting the groundwork solid. Making sure that the foundation upon which this new beginning and this expose of some sort, or whatever it is, right? The children you bring into your home, that the groundwork is stable, right? That makes sense, that it's firm, that it's supportive, all right? And conducive. So now, out popped as well the reverse Four of Swords. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. And 7. Wait, 7 and 6. Yes, okay, did I say that? All right, anyways. 6 and 7 of Swords in succession, right? Both of these cards speak to, when upright, you have them in reverse. When they're upright, they speak to a sort of encaged feeling, right? A feeling of feeling boxed in, of feeling under the pressure of either what other people expect, what other people say, right? Other people's expectations, societal expectations, even our own self-imposed restrictions of some sort, right? Our own thoughts that inhibit us from pursuing our dreams and our goals, right? Look at the sun on this little lamb's forehead, speaking to the vision, right? To the positivity and open-mindedness of a brighter future. Both of these cards, right, are in reverse for you. So you're letting go of the engagement in whatever it is. You're getting ready for now the manifestation and the creation, the fruition. My God. Beautiful. Oh, there's an opening. There's an opening for you. And it's the full moon. So this is definitely conducive. Okay, conducive. The full moon, regardless, is a period of fruition, manifestation, and birth. Okay, birth. So, the birth of something. This card wants to come out. These two cards want to come out. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God, Leo! You got the full and the base. This is the theme. It's a new beginning for you. A beautiful new beginning. Oh my God. I should just check out because I think you guys know, right? Death in reverse. The wheel upright. Sorry, the world upright. The world is yours. You're going after the world. You're stepping into the world. You're reinventing the way that you appear in the world in some shape or form, the way you participate in the world. There was a death or a dying off to a phase that inhibited you from this new world. There was a transformation, a major transformation, a major turning point. You're now ready to take the leap. You're now ready to take the final stand. You are eager, right? You're eager to step into your future. okay, and pursue your dreams. And gosh, out popped as well the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups together. Leo, this is, and I'm sensing you're right on the brink of it. You're right on the brink of it. You're right on the brink of it. The renewal of emotional satisfaction and feeling very in tune and in touch with your intuition, with your with the stance and the perception of the world around you, right? Feeling very intuitive, very comfortable, right? So, and upright, the High Priestess looking over at the Ace of Cups. Whatever this new emotional beginning is for you, you feel very much connected to it on an intuitive level, okay? And it seems that it is approaching, it's happening. It's almost there, Mother of Cups, right? Waiting for the birth of those eggs. But you're ready energetically, you're, perspective-wise even, you're ready for this beginning and you're taking the chance, you're being active about how you want to move forward towards it. So revel in this energy, Leo. My gosh, happy full moon to you guys. I will be back with actually we're getting into March. My gosh, time is flying. So March, next week, I'll have a March reading for you guys. Okay, tune in then. Also, be sure to check your ascendant, rising, or moon sign, as oftentimes those signs can be even more accurate for us or provide further insight in our situation. All right. I know I personally tend to resonate with my moon sign even more than my sun. All right. So if you don't know your signs, then you can click the link below in the description box that I provide and check them out there. Enter in your details, birth time, birth day, birthplace. Just make sure that your birth time is correct, even down to the minute, because any minute that is off can actually change your ascendant or rising sign and maybe your moon sign as well. All right, so just make sure that time is accurate and yes. Okay, make sure your time is accurate, and I think that's it, right? I feel like I'm forgetting something though. Yes. Oh, okay. So, and you can play around with the numbers as well. You can play around with the numbers, right? And see, well, I don't know exactly if it's, 30 minutes or 20 minutes or this, so you can put in the alternatives. And then you can commute it that way and you can see, okay, if nothing changes, then you kind of have a better feel and a better confidence for what your signs are that way. All right, I hope that helps you guys and have a great full moon again. Enjoy February. I will be doing a special Valentine's Day video that will be talking about love, but probably not the love that you think it will be talking about. So tune in then, it'll be exciting, hopefully interesting for you guys, and I look forward to reading for you guys then. All right, bye.